welcome back to Haut Beyleron. Okay, so this is quite a lot of days later and quite a lot of contracts and season later. Okay, the reason that I did that is because we needed to kind of get a bit of money, so that way I can do something other than harvesting and trying to come up with the cash. So I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to sort of go into it. Now we do have a bit of money, but we don't have a lot of money, in which case it means we can buy some land. So this is 146,000, that's 112,000. So what's 146, 112, $258,000. So we could buy those 2 blocks of land. Is there anything on it at the moment? Okay, soybeans and sunflowers, but are they actually planted? Yes and yes. Ooh, and they're ready to go. Okay, because I do need to put animals somewhere. That's my other option. Okay, farmland. So that would be 276,000. And that is the block of land over here that's got corn on it, right? Let's go and have a look at that grassy bit and see if that grassy bit would be a decent place for animals. What's going on over here? Could I put animals over here somewhere? Not really. I like the grass. Is this a fairly... Oh, this is the shop. So this would be my new shortcut to the shop. Okay, not really, because it's a bit wavy and all over the place. I don't know if you could put animals in here. Okay, so after sort of looking around at a few different options, I decided to buy the 2 blocks of land south. I was going to buy the one on top, yeah, I think it made more sense to buy the 2 on the bottom. So here we are. We've got 2 new lands, and hopefully we'll get into animals or production to come very soon. Okay, the 2 new blocks of land that we bought, one's got sunflower on it, and the other one has got beans on it. Sunflower is ready, so we do need to... That's a nice looking picture there with the trees. Yeah, we need to buy a header for the combine that we have, so we can harvest the sunflower. And obviously when the soybeans are ready, we will get into that as well. So let's go buy a header and head to the shop and pick it up. So we had to buy a corn header. So this is what I was saying the other day when I said about what giants tend to do. Okay, so you release a nice newish, oldish type of combine, but you don't release a header for it. And not only don't you release a header for it, you actually don't even allow the possibility of changing the color to at least make it match. So now you've got a red header on a Dudes combine. Not that big of a deal, but it just shows what I was talking about, just that laziness of actually doing everything spot on. If you're releasing a combine, you think that the first thing you would do is actually make sure that the combine has its own headers. Now, it's being a bit pedantic, but I don't think over the top pedantic, if you know what I mean. Alright, we'll get to our destination and start harvesting our corn and see what we can plant. Since we bought the lands a bit late, we may not be able to plant anything onto those fields. harvesting is almost done. What I've done is I've put the plowing and the harvesting at the same time, even though when you look at the field it doesn't show that it needs to be plowed. But I'm thinking that the reason that is because it's already in the process of being harvested, and the field doesn't change until that. So now it should be, let's go into, oh, are you kidding, it's gonna, okay, stop working. Why are you not taking all of it in one go? After all, there's plenty of space for it. This is only 5 row. That is a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 row. So I'm hoping that now that we'll finish harvesting here. This one, no, it still doesn't show that it needs plowing. What I'm going to do is once I finish this, I'm going to go and stop this other worker and see if then the field gets updated. Alright, so let's put you in there. And while we're doing that, let's go to the other worker and stop him. Now I'm curious to see if this gets updated. I'm gonna risk not plowing. I'm just gonna take this. Okay, so why are you going so slow? It is fairly disappointing that you can't get a corn header for this combine. It's not that big of a deal in the scheme of things, but it kind of just doesn't look right. Right, so we'll park you over here in our wash bay. Okay. Let's get you. How much is sunflower? 2,800 at Mary, whatever that is. But I hate that because you have to use the train. So, La Gendarmerie Farm Shop. Okay, so we know that the price can be as high as 2,800. Another thing that, does anyone know how to, you don't have names on, so how do you know where this particular is? So you have to go in, contract, oh, do we have anything decent to do? Cultivating, oh, baling. You know what? I am going to take that. Not because of anything else other than the fact that I've seen Tegowin do one, and he, sowing, plowing, spraying. He was left with a couple of bales or something like that. So if that's the case, then I'm going to want some of that bale. So free bales, you never say no to. Okay. Actually, you know what? You can stay here for now. It takes a lot of work to make money now at the beginning. We do need to maybe look into greenhouses and all these other bits and pieces as well. But I'm going to, before I make a final decision on animals and all that sort of stuff, I want to look at production, see what I can have that I can do production with the things that I have, like sunflower and other farming things. What a silly thing to say. Other products that I've already farmed, if that makes sense, like grains and things like that. Sorry, my brain just Had a bit of a siesta for a while. Okay, and I'm gonna let you go collect rocks. And now, okay, so you're down to your last pass. You know what? Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Oh, I got balers and everything, so I'm gonna have to bring some of my tractors down here. I don't mind this. This is gonna get me to use. I didn't even look what field I'm doing. Field number 2. Where is field number 2? Down here? No, up there somewhere, right? 1, 2. Wow. So it's taking me right at the end of the map. Okay, that's all right. So go towards the shop, chuck a left, and okay. It's gonna be a fun drive. Now, it should have given you more than one tractor for this kind of job, in my opinion. It's just too much work for a singular tractor driving up and down, up and down, up and down. But like I said, once I'm gonna finalize whatever with my tractors, I am going to bring one of my tractors. Man, this is heavy for these tractors, bouncing all over the place. But at least this way we get to see the map, so everything has a positive. Little Citroën. Speeding away, so it's going more than 42 kilometers per hour, which is good. Can I turn here? No. Next one, yes. So what do you guys think of the map? I like the way the trees change color. But it was fairly similar with seasons in FS19 and I believe 17 the same, if memory serves me right. Come on. Hey, the tractor's hanging and doing the job pretty well, even though it's bouncing all over the place. Okay, let's put the... Oh, no, go back. Oh, don't... See what happens when you're driving with the keyboard. You're going all over the place. So let me know what you think. Have you got yourself FS22? What's your experience? I put out a video where I showed a couple of the negative experiences that I had. Again, it's not meant to criticize in any way, shape or form, despite the fact that obviously it is criticizing a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna come back and walk here and have a look at what that is over there. So it wasn't the purpose to, hey, here I'm criticizing the game type of thing. It was just a way of showing that, you know, there is still little things that need to kind of be improved. You know what? Let's go over here and start from over here. Okay, so let's actually have a look at the contract. What actually needs to be done? Mow, bale the grass into silage. Take the bales to... Okay, so we're not going to have grass, we're going to have silage if we have anything left over. But I'll let him do that. Then I'm going to try and see if I can cut all the grass around the field as well. And this way it gives me a little bit more grass to play with. Okay. Back to our field and see what's going on with our field. So these guys doing a good job collecting the rocks. This guy is doing a good job stopping traffic. I like these tractors. Like, normally I would have changed these tractors out a long time ago, but you know what? I actually don't mind these tractors. They're actually pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get straight into the seeder and see if I can seed straight on top of. Actually, before I do that, let's have a look what the map is telling me. Okay, still not telling me that I need to put anything on it other than, well, actually nothing really. It's not, I don't need to put anything on it, which is really strange. I would have assumed that I would have had to plow it and put lime and all that sort of stuff down, but it looks like no, I don't have to do any of that stuff, which is fantastic. I'll put you back over here because you're gonna need to be washed, and if you're gonna need to be washed, you might as well sit over here. Beautiful. What do you think of the second shed setup? What can I plant? Okay, barley or wheat? Which one's better money? Barley, 1,000. Oh, well, they're about the same. So, what are we choosing? No, no, no. Actually, let's go this one. That looks good. Alright, now let's see if I can do this without having to cultivate. Not a problem, right? Oh, it already shows it as cultivated. So the subsoiler deals with it as cultivated as well, and it's already showing it as growing. I may be able to sell this cultivator if I don't need it. What is this cultivator worth? $2,000. Well, I did buy it for $8,000. So obviously, obviously they know that you bought it cheaper. So they know you can't trick them and say, hey, I bought this cheaper, I'm going to sell it for. What? It destroyed that little crop, but is it lowered? No, it's not lowered. That's a bit strange. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tractor. See, this is where I would like mods that I kind of you miss. It's like mods like Follow Me. Yeah, I think those are the kind of things that should be in the game. Oh, you know what? Let's go this way since we have to. Can I go to field number 2 this way at the top? Where am I? Yeah, I can. I can go over the bridge over here and chuck right and so on. Oh, hang on. No, I can't. Wake up, reading. You need to go and pick up. You need to pick up some implements and take them to the field. Yeah, like those kind of things should be in the game. I realize that now we have where you can send the worker there, but after the glitches that I've had, kind of not really trusting that. So yeah. Oh, I was wondering why they gave me 2 of those. Now I know why. Because it's gonna want me to carry the bales across. Okay, I'll see you at the field. So yeah, would not be doing this again. I can promise you that. Okay. In no way this is worth it. $5,000 for all this work. Driving up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down on this road for $5,000. No, 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 no. All right, I'll get this done. Learned my lesson on this one, and yeah, we'll see when it's all finished. Now we do have one bale in the middle of Whoop Whoop over there. I wonder if I can. I shouldn't have gotten rid of my front loader. Trying to figure out where the bale is. It's right there. Do you reckon I could? Yeah, there is a driveway there, so hopefully I can get in there and get out. I can get in, that's not a problem. Whether I can get out again, that's the problem. Okay. Pick this little up. You know what the funny thing would be now? Okay, let's... The funny thing would be is when I cancel the job for the bales to disappear now, or for them to charge me a fee, I think, or something like that. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, yes, we got out. Now, let's cancel the job and see what happens. Okay. Fail. Is there anything else? Collect. Okay, bales are still here. They didn't charge me an arm and a leg. So, that's the quickest way home, right? Oh, well, I'm thinking... Okay, don't worry about it. I was looking at the bottom of the screen. I'm like, what's going on? Come on, buddy. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Alright, I'll see you at the shop. Okay, so the rest of the file that I filmed got corrupted. Like I did say, I believe, I did keep the bells. I sold them. I made 34,000 all up, so including the $7,000 that I have right now. I ended up with $34,000. Considering the amount of equipment that I bought or leased to try and get this done, I didn't really make money, but at least I didn't lose money either. Yeah, I'm not very good at manual loading, so that was an absolute pain. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. You be kind to each other. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. God bless you and have a wonderful day wherever you are. See you on the next one.